Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahil Kareem. Amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, kids. And inshallah, today we will learn one new dua. Alhamdulillah, from last few weeks, you were on revision, and last week we tried to do the class, but subhanallah, due to some technical problems, we were not able to do the class. So inshallah, today we will learn one new dua, which is again very important dua, and make sure that we know that these all duas are very important, and we have to practice them. And once you will memorize these duas, they will stay in your mind forever. And the reason is that you recite these duas on a daily basis, and some duas are in the morning, some duas are in the evening, some duas you repeat. You can actually repeat maybe like more than 15 to 20 times a day. So when you keep on repeating these duas more and more, then what it happens that it will never go out of your mind. So what are we going to learn today? So alhamdulillah, we have covered more than 12 duas so far, and we are going to day 12. And day 12 does not mean that we have only memorized 11 duas. There were more than one dua in 1 week or in a day. So today, inshallah, the dua which is very important is the dua after hearing the azan. So this dua is, so when do we recite this dua? After hearing the azan. When the muezzin is calling the azan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, then we repeat after the muezzin. Whatever the muezzin is saying, maybe like the muezzin is saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, we repeat Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Then the muezzin will say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, then we also repeat Ashhadu la ilaha illallah. Then the muezzin says Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, we repeat Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. And when the muezzin says Hayya ala salah, then what we will say? We will not repeat Hayya ala salah, we will say La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Then the muezzin say Hayya ala falah, we will again say La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Then after that the muezzin will say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, we will say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And then the muezzin will say La ilaha illallah, we will repeat after the muezzin La ilaha illallah. So whenever you hear the azan, you should repeat after the muezzin, and then you will say this dua which we will memorize today inshallah. So the dua is Wa anna ashhadu wa la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya. Again, wa ana ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ana ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya. So this dua is actually of two parts. The first part is this one, starting from wa ana. It's like wa ana is like I, like it's when we will read the meaning, you will know. Wa ana means like I am testifying. Ashhadu la ilaha illallah. The first part is until here, that we are saying, if we will go to the meaning as well. So this is the first part. And I testify. Wa ana ashhadu. What are we testifying? That there is La ilaha illallah, there is no true God except Allah. La ilaha illallah. He is alone. He is alone. He is alone. He has no partner. Okay, this is one part. وأنا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. This is first part. Okay, and what is second part? And we are testifying more. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. So this is the second part, that we are testifying, and I bear witness that the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his slave and messenger. This is the second part. So this dua is in three parts actually. So this is the second part, and the third part is what? Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi muhammadin nabiyya. Now what we are saying, I am content, that I'm pleased. I am pleased and I am razi. With what? With Allah as my Rabb. With Allah as my Rabb. Raditu billahi rabba. Raditu billahi rabba. I am content with Allah as my Rabb. Wa bil islami dina. That Islam as my religion. Islam as my religion, I am content with that. I'm very happy, I'm very pleased, I'm thankful to Allah. So this is how we say it. And then last part is Wabi Muhammadin Nabiyya, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam as my prophet. So this is very beautiful dua, that we are actually testifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you are alone, you have no partner, you are the only true God. And then we testify that the Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is your messenger. Then we are saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we are happy, we are pleased, we are content with you, Allah as our Rabb, as our God. And then we're saying Islam as my deen, as our deen, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam as our messenger. So this is very beautiful dua. When do you repeat it? You recite it after hearing the azan. Now I will recite it once again, and then inshallah we can conclude on that. Wa ana. So always, whenever you listen to the azan, make sure that whenever there is azan, you should listen to it. You should keep quiet and listen to the azan, and you repeat after the muezzin, and then you will say this dua. Wa ana ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya. Now repeat after me. Wa ana ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Wa ana ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Raditu billahi rabba. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya. So this was the dua for today, and it's very important, and it's very easy dua as well. So make sure if you know, like, it's very easy to memorize it, because 5 times a day you listen to the azan. So maybe the first time you can read it, maybe for the first 2 days you can open this dua and you can read it. And what will happen after 2 days, inshallah, you will be able to recite it. You will already, like, without even just reading it many times, it will make you memorize. So the next time you will hear azan, you will say this dua. And don't forget, this is not the only one dua. There is more than one dua. There's other dua as well, inshallah, which we might study in our course, the other dua as well. So this is one dua, and there is one more dua. And whenever you listen to the azan, you recite these duas. And make sure you should know one thing, that these all duas which we are teaching you, or any of the Islamic study courses which you are doing, you are not doing it for the ustad, for your parents. No, these are all going to benefit you. So now maybe there are some duas which your parents are asking you again and again. Before going to the toilet, before eating, before drinking, before leaving the house. Maybe your parents are asking you again and again, and you are reciting in front of them. But make sure that you are not reciting it for them. So, what will happen if you recite only for them? That when your parents will not see you, you will not recite it. So this should not be the case. We are doing it for ourselves, for our protection. From whom? Who will protect us? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect us. So even our parents are there or not there, we should recite these du'as. We should know that these are going to protect us from the devil. These are going to protect us from the jinns. These are benefit for us. There is so much mercy in these du'as for us. Allah will bless us. Allah will open the door of mercy for us. Allah will grant us paradise because of that. Allah will make easy our life because of this. So for that reason, we have to memorize this dua and we have to recite these duas like in front of our parents, or even our parents are not there. Okay. So kids, that's all from today. Listen to your parents, listen to whatever they say, and don't forget to recite these duas. Inshallah, this is your Ustad Muhammad Salman. I will see you next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.